confidence, fear, love, rejection, self esteem. Have you now become friends with rejection?
The more intact your self esteem is, the less you fear rejection. The more rejection you get, the more successful you'll be. John Furman. Chapter 7. Confidence, Fear, Love and Self-Esteem. The seventh secret of the no rejection process. Change is inevitable, growth is optional. Author unknown. It's probably safe to say you now realize rejection. Just like acceptance, success, failure, happiness and sadness is a part of life. All these things contribute to your personal development and personal history, thus making you unique. What determines where you go in life is how you respond to and work with these ingredients. How serious are you to find out what causes you to respond in certain ways? How can you get to the bottom of what's holding you back? How can you break through your old ways of thinking that aren't serving you anymore? You want to gain a greater understanding so you can learn to better understand and accept rejection for what it is, a part of life, here to stay. You also want to learn how to respond to it so it is beneficial to you. We all know that a cake usually consists of sugar, flour, eggs, salt and other ingredients. If, however, you're not careful with the proportions, I doubt your guests will be asking for more dessert. The ingredients need to be blended in exact proportions to achieve the desired result. If you're haphazard in measuring, I hope you don't care about the outcome. If you are expecting a great tasting cake, you'll probably be disappointed. If you add more salt and use less sugar, the end result is more likely to resemble bread. Some of the essential ingredients for success. The proper ingredients are also essential for success. We are all born with intact self-esteem, but others usually come along, beat us up mentally and damage it. Different factors can hurt our self-esteem as well as affect our fears, confidence and ability to give and receive love. The great thing is, once we become aware of what's really going on in our lives, we can change it. The best way to make this happen is to have a mentor. Someone who will take you under their wing and coach you to success. How do these ingredients affect each other? This diagram represents how some of the essential success ingredients relate. Notice that as our self-esteem heals, our fear of rejection goes down, while our self-confidence and ability to love go up. This is important. Some people have been so negatively affected by rejection that it severely impacts all or many areas of their life. Generally speaking, the areas most affected are love and self-esteem. As your self-esteem is damaged, your capacity to love diminishes. As your self-confidence shrinks and you become more concerned with what others think, say or do, your self-esteem and ability to love decline, and your fears are magnified. This could be represented by point F. The person at this point is near failure. They are unsuccessful, unfulfilled, unhappy, and angry. Have you ever known someone who is successful at almost everything they do? You have always admired how they seem to know which risks are worth taking and which need to be avoided. They have a wonderful marriage and people just like to be around them. That person is at or near point A. they are successful, happy, and living a fulfilling life. The person at point C is average. They have mediocre success. Sometimes they are happy, but more often they are not. They are not really fulfilled or living the life they want. These people might say they are doing okay. The good news is, anybody who chooses can be at point A. The key to it all is self-esteem. The more intact yours is, the more success, happiness, and fulfillment you will have. No fear can stop you. Anyone with intact self-esteem and a great capacity to love can keep their fear of rejection in check and reduce it while exploring new opportunities. If this fear is allowed to expand, something has to give. Usually, it's our self-esteem and self-confidence. When our fear of doing something grows, our confidence in doing it diminishes. We may even begin to feel inadequate about our ability to do other tasks as well. When we stretch and do new things, our confidence grows and our self-esteem gets repaired. Our increased strength overpowers our fear and makes it less likely that we'll allow our fear to stop us. The more intact your self-esteem is, the less you fear rejection. With totally intact self-esteem, rejection will roll off you like water off a duck's back. Exercise your mind and associate with positive people. To be effective in dealing with rejection, you need a continuing program of mental growth and association with positive people. You can't go to the gym, get the workout of a lifetime one morning, and then be healthy forever. Shorter workouts, 3 or 4 times a week, along with a balanced, healthy diet, can help keep you in peak condition. The same holds true for your mental health. You can exercise all you want, but if you feed your mind nothing but mental junk food, you will never move on. A sure way to fail is to let yourself be ruled by the committee of they. Listening to people who either don't care or don't want you to succeed doesn't work. Yielding to that inner voice of fear telling you to avoid rejection also guarantees failure. Watching television can negatively affect you. Negative news, violence, and non-educational shows can turn your mind into mush. It can also be detrimental to read the newspaper, which seldom portrays the bright side of life. Successful people fill their minds with personal growth, food, rather than junk food. When you follow the suggestions offered here, you will be able to use rejection as a vaccination against failure. Periodic doses of rejection will accelerate your growth and strengthen your mental well-being. The more rejection you get, the more successful you will be. Incredible as they may seem, it really does work that way.
Keep a success notebook. Keep a success notebook to help yourself stay motivated. Write in it every success you encounter every day. List separately on another page any rejection and apparent setback. Once you recognize the signals that tell you you're not on track, you will have an opportunity to change direction. The path you were taking may not have been leading you toward your desired destination. Remember, what happens to you happens for you. Also, enter the discoveries you make from your successes in your notebook. and be very detailed. Describe how you felt, what was going through your mind. Jot down whatever you can recall about your success. When you feel you aren't having a particularly great day, look at your list of successes and flex your self-esteem and self-confidence. Remind yourself that you feel respect for yourself. Tell yourself you're a successful person who has just discovered a new way to have a great day. Focus on the positive so circumstances won't matter. If you're not at the point where you feel the self-respect and self-confidence to carry yourself as a success, consider modeling someone. Find someone you admire and duplicate what you admire. As the saying goes, act as if. Until you understand yourself better and figure out what you need to do, model yourself after that person. Until you create your own success habits, continue modeling yourself after someone you believe is successful and do what they do. If you discover they aren't really the kind of person you thought they were, that's okay. Realizing that and changing role model is a success in itself. Keep fine-tuning and you will eventually get it. Get specific. If you believe you'll never be able to make a difference and give up, you will miss the opportunity to help someone else. One of life's great serendipities is that it's impossible to help someone without thereby helping yourself. When you are being supportive to others, helping them improve an aspect of their lives, you automatically help yourself. And that's what I do. Helping others and in return helping myself and my family. That's how I make a difference in my life, by sharing what I get in life. Keep the notebook, keep your notes ready. I make my journals, I write everything, and I model my mentors. I have loads and loads of mentors for all the areas of my life. They practice different modalities, and that's what I do with them. So I follow different mentors for different modalities, and I model them. I model almost everyone, and that's what I do for success.